Hi family, thank you so much for stopping by today. In this video I am just quickly going to share these strongest detox drinks with you, which are quite cheap to make at home, and you know what you're putting in. No added sugar, very healthy, and is good for your eye, your skin, your system. Is such an immune booster, and it helps to lower blood sugar, blood pressure. It may help to reduce the risk of some diseases. So the fruits that I will be using will all be listed down below in the description box, and in the video you will notice that I will leave some of the pills on because they have so much in them, so much benefits, and so it's up to you to leave them on, but it's not obligatory, it's optional. And so I am making the greens, carrots and pineapples, and these are all the benefits. Stay tuned to see how I make it. So all my fruits and vegetables are assembled here. This is all I am going to be using for the juice. And yeah, if you have this at home, I mean, chop them in the blender, in the juicer, and you will make yourself a healthy drink. So here I've got kale, I've got ginger and spinach, and then I've got lime, and I'm using some cucumber and summer squash or zucchini. And then I will also be using some lettuce. I'm using a bunch of lettuce, like 4 sticks of these, and some pear, green apple, kiwi. And for my carrots, this is what I'm using: a bunch of carrots, and I'm using 2 sweet apples and 3 clementine or orange, and again lime and ginger. And I do love my ginger, so I am using a lot of ginger in my drinks. It's entirely up to you. If you don't like the taste of ginger, I mean, you have to reduce that. And for the pineapple, I'm using 1 large or medium pineapple, and then I'm using lemon in this one, and of course ginger and some apple and clementine. So I am now going to make sure I wash my fruit and vegetable properly, which I've done here, and I did use salt to wash them properly, and then I have cut them into smaller pieces to make the juicing process more easier and quicker. You can use a blender, but I will be using my juicer in this video. And if today's your first time joining me on my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so when I upload any video, you will be the first to be notified. So I'm now going to go ahead and start juicing. I will be adding the fruit and the vegetables into my juicer one at a time, and I'm not going to add any water at all. So this is my green done. I've got 2 bottles out of that, like 2 liters without water, and now I'm going to go ahead and start juicing my carrot. The carrot is really good for your skin, it's good for your eye, and it's also an immune booster. And if you notice, most skin products have carrot in them because it contains a lot of properties that are good for the skin. So I've also chopped my pineapple and all that I'm using for that pineapple juice, and in my juicer I've got a bag. If you notice, this is going to help me to make the cleaning process much more easier. And if you've noticed, I'm making a lot of juice because the juicer can be quite difficult to clean, so you wouldn't want to be making juice every single time. Therefore I'm going to make a lot of juice, and I'm going to freeze some of them to preserve the nutrients in them. And I've also tried as much as possible to empty the bag and also rinse the juicer now and then before I go in and juice the next batch. So as you can see here, these are all the dry bits that are going to go into the juice, and the juice go into this jar here. So I'm now just juicing my carrots, again without water. And this is what I got at the end of juicing the carrot. I have at least about 750 ml in here, and obviously when I'm about to drink it, I'll be adding some ice to it, but you can add some water, and the ice will help dilute it anyway. But it's not too strong, it's not too sweet, and it's just in the middle. It's like 50-50 at the moment. So yeah, again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so when I upload any video, you'll be the first to be notified. And this is how it's looking. It's so perfect, it's delicious, and trust me, you would prefer this over buying juice from outside. And again, it's so healthy. So I'm now gonna go in and juice my pineapple as well. And of course, I am reserving the skin of the pineapple for a drink that I'm coming up with later, a healthy one for weight loss. And you can have all these drinks for weight loss as well. However, the pineapple has a lot of sugar content in it, so maybe you should be careful of how much you drink, but at least it also depends on what you add to it. And as you can see, I've added some lemon to it, and I've added some clementine as well. That should help. And all the fruits are quite low in calories, so that should help to aid weight loss. And this is the end result of my juicing. I'm going to put the smaller bottles in the freezer, and the big ones I'm going to leave in the fridge for at least 48 to 72 hours, and they should be consumed within that time frame, so as to also still preserve the nutrient in them. And I'm going to cover these smaller ones really tightly, and also make sure they are not too full up. As you can see, the top is only really foaming, so that shouldn't expand too much. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe.